Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday, where I tell you a little bit about the chaos that is Kimmie and what's going on in my life, and then you tell me in the comments what's been going on in your life, and we become true besties because that's what I want this channel to be. I want it to be you and I really getting to know each other and becoming true friends, and have my channel grow and have all of you be my true besties in my heart. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I haven't done one of these in a while because there's been nothing going on really in my life. I think the last one I did was about my mental health, and just to give you an update on that, things have been going really well. I've been feeling so much better. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the weather being better, even though today it's chilly out. I'm wearing long sleeves. It's supposed to be like in the 50s today, but we have 20 to 30 mile an hour winds here in New York. And for me, it's chilly outside. So, and I keep my windows open, and I just would rather air out my house and wear something a little bit heavier than be in a stuffy house. So that's what is going on weather-wise here in New York. But as far as my mental health goes, it has been so much better. I haven't been walking yet. I haven't been getting outside to be walking yet because the weather has not been consistently good, and I've just been really tired. Like, I've been exhausted lately. So I had an appointment with my thyroid doctor, my endocrinologist, the other day, and I have what's called adrenal insufficiency, or Addison's disease, and it means your body's not producing enough cortisol. And I had this, and somehow it went into remission, and I feel like it's back again. So I have to go for another test before they actually confirm the diagnosis, and that will be I was going to do that this week. I had an appointment with him on Monday and wasn't able to go because I had a stomach virus. And for me, a stomach virus is not just a normal stomach virus. It is very confusing to know what's going on because I get a lot of pancreatic issues. I get pancreatitis, and I get small bowel obstructions a lot, like more than a lot, like 6, 7, 8 times a year. And I don't always know when my stomach's bothering me what it is, but for about 4 days I wasn't able to hold anything down. Medicines, water, ginger ale, none of that, and still managed to gain weight. Isn't that awesome? According to my scale, according to the doctor's scale, I have lost weight. So now I don't know if my scale is not working properly, or if I should be going by the doctor's scale. So what I'm doing is going by my scale because that's been consistently what I've been weighing on. And right now, me and my scale are not speaking. She's in timeout in a corner until she learns how to treat me better because I don't like what she said. But so I had a really bad stomach virus for a good 4 days. Yesterday, I spoke to my GI doctor. Actually, the night before, I spoke to my GI doctor, and he ordered me a new nauseous medication, and it worked so well. It only has 2 side effects, and the side effects, other than full-blown anaphylaxis, like when you're really allergic to something, the side effects were hiccups and being tired, and I can deal with both of those because I'm tired anyway. So if something's going to make me sleep or a little bit more sleepy, I'm okay with that. But he ordered me this pill, and within 15 minutes my nausea had completely dissipated. It came back about 6 hours later. Originally, they thought this pill was going to be, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put it in the description box below if you want to know the name of the medication, in case any of you suffer from extreme nausea and Reglan and Zofran don't work for you, as they don't always for me, and Compazine. I mean, I was on everything. But Originally he didn't think that he'd be able to get it approved, and I'd have to pay out of pocket, and it's very expensive to pay for out of pocket. So what he did was put it under Good RX for me, and then it was $38 a pill, and that was the cheapest place we could find, which would be Walgreens Pharmacy, which I use, so it wasn't a problem. And when you are that sick, you will pay $38 a pill to not feel sick. And he was ordering me 2 pills. Well, it turns out that all it needed was a prior authorization, and it only cost me $1 for the 1 pill. So now he's ordering me a total of 30 pills. They're not in stock right now, so I'm waiting to get them. So if this happens again, I can just go right to that and take it. And we'll see if it's going to be $1 per pill, which still would be less than the price that I thought I was going to have to pay for 1 pill. And that's worth it for me, because when I am sick like that and I'm having those pains in my stomach and I am just not able to keep anything down and just getting sick to my stomach 7-8 times a day and getting very dehydrated, something that works in 15 minutes, I'm willing to pay for out of pocket. And I don't have that kind of money, but without the Good RX, I think it was close to $1,000, you know, or $700 to $1,000 is what he was telling me to get, you know, a couple of pills for this. So I'm grateful for him. He is the best doctor in the world. He has been with me since I had my pancreatic surgery back in 2002. And he just will do anything for me to make sure that I get the best care possible at the most affordable price and what's going to be good for me. And he's just the most awesome doctor on the planet, you know, if you have GI issues. So he helped me with that, so I didn't have to pay, you know, $75 or $74, whatever it was going to be for 2 pills. I only had to pay $1 for 1. And when I know how much my insurance is paying for the 30-day supply, if it will be $1 or if it will be $30, I'll let you guys know. And like I said, I'll let you know the name of the medication in the description box below, in case you have this kind of a problem and the other medications don't work for you, as they don't for me, because I'm just so excited to tell people about this, because it helped me so much. And I know they give this to people who have cancer and get sick from the chemotherapy. And when I tell you it worked for me. And when I had to go to the hospital the one night because I was so sick and they had to give me IV fluids, they gave me 8 milligrams of Zofran. They gave me 4 milligrams of Reglan, and I still was very sick to my stomach and thought I was going to need like the NG tube in my nose and I was going to be admitted. But since the CAT scan results came back that I didn't have pancreatitis or small bowel obstruction, they had decided to discharge me, even though I wasn't able to keep anything down, because they said it wasn't an emergent situation, which in my case, I thought that was terrible, because they let me leave without knowing if I could keep anything down, which I wasn't able to. I was still sick the next day and felt like they should have gone a little bit more above and, you know, done the things that a different hospital near me would have done, and I should have gone to the better hospital than the one I went to, because I was still sick for 2 days and very dehydrated, but I'm feeling better now, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, I was able to do some shopping, and one of the things I was able to get was at the Sephora sale, and I hear so many great things about this blush, Tower by Tower 28. Whoop, I just dropped something, excuse me. And it's by Tower 28. I got the shade Pearl Punch. Is that what it is? Is it Pearl Punch? Pale Punch. Pale Punch. And it is so pretty. This is the packaging. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. And it's a blurring blush, which is really nice. It's on the expensive side, but since I got it at a discount, it was okay. Let's see, can I open this? I don't know why I can't open things. It's so easy to open, and this is the color. It looks like a lilac, but I like mauves on my cheeks. She's very pigmented, very pretty pale pink. Just you can see how pigmented she is. And we'll just put the rest right there. And she just blurs out your pores and everything, and you can't, it gives you a nice flush of color, and I really, really am liking this. So this is the color that I had gotten, and I'm very happy with that. So I'm glad that I tried it. I know it's a very popular blush. People are probably like, you are really behind the times with that one, but whatever. And then I ran out of my contour stick. Now I contour every day, and I was using the Rare Beauty contour stick. And instead of getting Makeup by Mario, who I know the contour stick is amazing, I decided to go a little bit more inexpensive, and I went with the Sephora contour stick. And this is what she looks like. This is in the shade light to medium. And this is what she looks like. And it's not bronze because it's not a brighter bronzy color, and it's not too gray, and it's not too orange, so it's the perfect contour. And I just put her on like this, lifting my cheeks, and I do it before I do my blush, obviously. And we're just gonna get rid of the line, and she makes you look a little bit more snatched. So I like to use a contour when I do my makeup. It's not necessary. You can just use a bronzer if you want to add the extra color. I also do it above my forehead. So I round it out a little bit more because I have a small forehead and I have a triangle shaped face kinda. Then I also signed up on Instagram for a free sample. You don't have to put in your credit card, so it's not like in 15 days I'm going to be charged for it. It's by Reversal, and it's a 15-day skincare sample set, and it's a 2-week supply, and I'm going to be trying this for the next 2 weeks, and I'll let you know exactly how it is. But they give you, that's the packet it came in, and this is the 15-day sample set, and you open it up, and you have everything listed by days in these packets. And you have enough for the 15 days to try it and see what you're going to do. So it's listed days 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 to 15. And then there are 2 bonus items in here. This one just broke, this packet right here. There's days 6 through 10. 2 bonus items, and I'm going to start doing this either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know if I do this starting in the morning or at night. But if you ever see samples and you don't have to put in your credit card information, get it. You might find out that you enjoy using a product. And this is going to be everything in their line. And I can't wait to try it. It comes with, let me see. I got the sample type for anti-aging, for combination skin. It's hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, which means it doesn't clog your pores, cruelty-free and fragrance-free. And day 1 to 5, you're going to start slow and steady, and it helps you adjust to the antioxidants in the formula to give you the best results. And it's just cleansing and moisturizing your skin once a day before you go to bed. And you only use a dime size amount, it says. For days 6 to 10, it's time to use your anti-aging reparative serum. And it's just a pea-size amount and only once per day. And you can also start using your cleanser and moisturizer twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. And days 11 to 15, your skin should now be well adjusted to Reversal, which means you can finally try the glycolic peel. And they tell you the best way to use it. And it says what to expect. Within 15 days, your skin will feel more hydrated and soft, and you should know within the first 15 days whether or not you think this is going to be right for your skin, and whether it's not something you're going to be wanting to be using again or not. And if you have questions, there's an 800 number on the back. And it comes with serums, cleansers, moisturizers, a peel, and sounds really good. Also, I can't go without letting you guys know that my grandson, you guys know how much I love him. He's 3 years old, if you don't know. He's the cutest little thing. He's got blonde hair and the bluest eyes you've ever seen. and he's just my whole entire world. So he was playing, we signed him up for sports for his birthday, and he was playing, we signed him up for baseball and soccer, and he finished those and got his certificate, and he got really good at baseball. He has a very level swing, which mimaw is so proud of him for. I'm proud of him anyway, but seeing that little swing in slow motion made him look like he was really knew what he was doing. And he also is doing swimming lessons, which I'm not sure if they ended yet or not, but I think it's important that kids learn how to swim, because I personally don't know how to swim. And yeah, so we did that, and he came over my house the one day, and we just had or I was at his house actually babysitting, and we had the best time. They have these magnetic blocks now, which are amazing. Instead of like Lincoln logs and, you know, the blocks that you used to put on that you could just push over, they're magnetic, and I have so much fun. And I build something around him, and I make it taller than he is, because we have a lot of them. I make it taller than he is, and then he busts out like Godzilla or a dinosaur or something, and we have the best time. So he's doing really well. And yesterday he was out riding his bicycle, because the weather was beautiful yesterday, that me and his grandfather had gotten him for Christmas. It was a Spider-Man bicycle. He had on his helmet, his little arm pads and knee pads, and he was outside riding his bicycle, learning to ride his bicycle. It's got the training wheels on it, but this is his first big boy bike, and I think by the end of the summer we're going to probably need to take the training wheels off, and I'm just so excited to be a part of his life and a part of your life. So if you like me and you like my content, I know it's not always consistent, and I'm sorry about that, but depending on how I feel is depending on whether or not I'm able to put out content or not. But I would really appreciate you liking, commenting, subscribing. If you know someone that's going to like my content, please share my video with them, whatever you think they're going to like. I do a lot of unboxings on my channel. I do Temu hauls. I do occasionally a Dollar Tree haul, but my Dollar Tree is not very good, so I have to wait till I get out of the area to do my Dollar Tree haul. And I do Makeup Mondays, where I show you how to do a really easy beginner-friendly makeup look using no more than 3 shadows, sometimes just your fingers, sometimes 1 or 2 brushes, you know, and I try and make it as easy as possible. And it's geared for those of us who are over 50, almost going to be 59, well, not almost going to be 59 this year, I'm going to be 59 this year. So, you know, I would like to, you know, grow my audience and grow my channel. So if you could help me do that, I would really appreciate it. In the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, but most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.